unfortunately, we had a passing in the presidential lineage.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter's
His wife passed away.
Rosalind passed away. And we don't, people ask what this show's about a lot, Smoke. They're like, oh, what do you guys talk about? And I'm like, well, we don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. We don't talk, there's one more.
Incriminating thing.
Yeah, that too. And
we're just trying not to.
So we're not going to dabble into the politics of who are protected. So I was wondering about the Secret Service because
waste of taxpayer money.
Okay, so at Rosalind's little ceremony there, you just look at all the suits sitting behind,
with the curly ear.
Yeah, those weren't all nephews.
President Clinton was there. I think he was the only. Oh, and Joe, which.
Oh, tough spot.
Sounds like.
Did you see that? There's a Christmas sweater that says "4th of July." You gotta laugh at something.
Words is hard, but maybe I'm struggling from the same thing old Papa Joe does.
Yeah, I don't know.
Old Blinky J.
But it's got me started to wonder about these Secret Service agents. And could you imagine being a Secret Service agent for Jimmy Carter?
No.
Like they wheeled him by, and it was almost like. You should have left that poor man off the TV. Like he looked terrible. I mean,
sure,
been on hospice for 6 months. And
has he really?
You know what?
That's what it is.
I say
he's got to be 104.
No, he's like 90, late 90s, mid to late 90s.
Never mind. I'm going to hijack.
So it's Secret Service.
Yeah.
So these Secret Service that get on these presidential details, like to me, you would think that there's just a wild boatload of stories and things that they see.
I bet it's not as wild as you think.
Really?
You're just watching people get old and die, and their kids.
But like you heard this,
like old George Bush, not senior, but he just
George W.
Yeah, he just hangs out in Texas, riding horses and cutting stuff with chainsaws.
Yeah, but he's got to have somebody with him at all times.
But I mean, just saying,
You
there's
think
not going
so?
to be
Still to this day, even when he's out there on his ranch,
I think
he's owed it. I mean, he's earned
yeah.
it from. I shouldn't say a waste of taxpayer money. But I think it's not just the president. It's like their kids and.
So there's so much of it because I think because that was the big deal with. Oh shoot!
Weren't the Clinton girls?
That looks like a man that's got one foot in the grave and the other one on.
Now
the
Jimmy Carter, there, he's
because he's 90. What did it say? 95, 96?
Oh. Let's not go into taking. This isn't to take a side or a preferential thing, but if you look at old Obama when he entered, and when he left,
yeah,
the age that man had in that time,
it's a brutal lifestyle,
right? That's what I'm saying about Jimmy Carter. Though that guy did his term
way back in the 70s.
Yeah,
he's just an old guy now. I just think it's a wild. It would be a very interesting lifestyle that your job is to protect somebody else at all costs.
Jimmy Carter is 99.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
His birthday was October the 1st of 1924.
Who was the president when you were born?
87. It would have been Reagan.
Was it?
I couldn't remember when he. So I was born. Reagan was in office. I didn't know when you guys were.
I think it would have been Reagan.
I don't know why that matters to me, but I think it's gonna be cool to tell my grandkids someday, like all the presidents I guess lived through.
Oh yeah. I just think about being that poor, like you just get out of like Secret Service agent school, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to put you on."
How do you get signed up to be Secret Service? That's what I want to know.
You have to be
the Department of the Treasury.
Well,
people don't realize that, but
there's a lot of guys that do Secret Service and they come from the FBI. And the only reason I know that because I watch a shit ton of documentaries.
So are there
and listen to a bunch.
Are there
of podcasts.
newbie Secret Service? Or are they all like 10
they go through. No, they go through training and.
Well,
just like
I think they
everything
have
else.
to do some like not so important dudes before they get on presidential.
Yeah, you think before they put you over the president?
Oh yeah, you're not like graduating and then first day you're.
Yeah, like you got to have a career as a something.
Well, yeah, but it's actually the Secret Service was actually created to be the
What a shit name. Everybody knows about the Secret Service.
Yeah, it's not big secret, is it?
Yeah. Like it ought to be just the, yeah, we know it service.
yeah. There you go. Well, I think the secret is you don't. Well, I guess you would know which ones are there.
The Uniform Division's mission is to protect facilities and Venuses secured for the U.S. Secret Service protectees.
How about venues?
That's what I said. Venuses.
Venuses.
Throughout its
I should
history,
get points for
I'm telling
figuring
you
that
guys.
out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Throughout its history, the Uniform Division has accomplished this mission through a tradition of honor, integrity, and commitment to excellence. The officer position starts at a salary of $69,797. And in the Office of Protecting Operations, Uniform Divisions, for more information, connection right here.
Yeah, but that's regular, like uniform, like cops, like you would see out on.
During the course of their
Here we go.
careers,
Yeah, we don't
uniformed
need to-
division officers carry out assignments and protection duties that include providing protection for the White House complex,
Yeah,
the Vice President's residence, the main Treasury building and annex, and foreign diplomatic missions and embassies in the Washington, D.C. area, traveling in support of the presidential, vice presidential, and foreign heads of state government, enforcing mandated protective responsibility as described under Title 18 United States Code Section 305.
yeah. They start making the beep, beep.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit on this website.
My
you guys can
opinion
read.
of wasted taxpayer dollars is I think the Secret Service also covers not just the president, but I think you get into vice presidents and other
You
some
have
of those.
to be a U.S. citizen.
Sure.
You have.
I
to
guess
have
I
a
want to know
current
who
driver's
the
license.
U.S. or the USPS,
That's the post office.
the Secret Service, who gets Secret Service protection after their term ends, and I think that list is much longer than the president.
Oh, you reckon?
Mm-hmm.
Like senators, governors.
I don't think the senators would get protection.
I think,
They have the Capitol Police for that. Because
but
it's
not
all,
when they retire.
but it's separate though.
You have to be within the age of 20 and less than 37.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Because it's all about retirement. You can do,
Applicants with veterans preference must receive a conditional offer of employment prior to reaching age 40 to continue the application process.
yeah, so that way you can serve your 20 and then be able to go work for them. I don't know. I was just wondering about it because, like, could you imagine like you're just hanging out with Jimmy Carter, like this is your job, but do you get to the point where, like,
You know, that guy
Oh.
did a whole bunch of work, like humanitarian work after he was president. Like,
Ooh.
I believe he built a bunch of houses and stuff. There's a King of the Hill episode about it because Bobby thought he was Jesus because he was a carpenter and built houses. And
Who
it
is that?
for JC.
Jimmy Carter?
yeah,
Oh my God dang.
Yeah, but I think he did like a lot of Habitat for Humanity.
You want to know
Actually get
something else you have to have? You have to possess uncorrected visual acuity of no worse than 20-100 binocular, possesses corrected visual acuity of 20/20 or better in each eye.
You got to be able to like spot out the aggressor.
Hearing loss as measured by an audiometer. Wow.
Really, getting in the weeds.
yeah, don't need to
Must
go there.
not exceed 25 decibels.
People don't watch the show to have you read off of the Googler machine.
This is nuts, man.
Maybe
I am
we ought
not.
to do that for an episode.
I am
We were
not-
talking about taking Christmas off. We'll just set it up for him to record.
I'm not going to
And he
be
can read off the
a
Googler.
Secret Service guy.
Probably not.
Not a chance.
That's
I feel
okay.
like we're not nimble enough.
No. Maybe if
But
they
I was
want me
ju-
to talk them to death, I could probably do that.
Yeah, but I just because I was sitting there and I got a chuckle. I was like, you know, that poor bastard that's all excited to finally make presidential detail, and they're like, "Hey, you got Jimmy Carter." Like, what do you mean? Like, is it? There's
He doesn't even speak. All he does is
Yeah.
grunt.
and eat Jello.
Hey, and they ought to be damn proud to serve him Jello.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
I
think
bet
it's-
with tax cuts, the Secret Service is going to be doing more in-home care.
Ass wiping.
Mhm.
They better be they might as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all
Tough
part of that.
spot.
But then could you imagine you could get on some of our more recent presidents,
What the hell was the movie where
Gerard Butler?
Yeah.
Well-
Olympia has
yes,
fallen.
Olympia has fallen. Jamie Foxx plays Obama, and he's smoking cigs down in that tunnel going out and shit like that. That's exactly the movie I was talking about. Yes.
Mhm.
I don't think he plays Obama. I think he played a
Black president.
presidential character.
I.e. Barack Obama.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it was right around that time, was it not?
I mean,
Obama was probably in office whenever that movie came out.
Could have been.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
What's
on
wrong
the
with
money.
me saying that we've had a black president and Jamie Foxx played his part?
I just don't think Jamie Foxx looks that much like Barack Obama.
Well, God, no. But I mean, neither did the Two-Face from Batman when he played the president.
But he wasn't playing George Bush. He was just playing the president.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Tommy Lee Jones.
We're splitting hairs.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I think that would be.
Two-Face.
Would you want to be a Secret
Yes, he
Service agent?
was.
Maybe in one of the movies.
Oh,
In the only movie that had Two-Face that would have been in your lifetime.
That's wrong.
No. 100% right. I wouldn't want to be Secret Service, no.
what about you?
Oh, no. Not a chance. No way, man.
I'd have a hard time working for the establishment, you know.
All right, Dave, go ahead. I give up.
So where do you
What, do you want to be one?
I mean, I think it.
I feel like all three of us would have a hard time passing the physical.
Well, yeah, we're
Yeah.
all, I mean, I would
understand
say
that.
we. I mean, I will
I'm too old. I'm too
speak
old.
for
I
myself.
would think that it would be cool because the president does a lot of travel stuff, but it's not like you're on those trips to travel as well. But I think there would be like I think it would be an interesting lifestyle.
I feel like I'd rather be the pilot than the Secret Service.
I think there's
guy.
NDAs that are signed and you don't freaking say a word.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. I bet
That's
because
the
he
part-
still has. Do you think they change the nuke codes with every president?
Yes, I bet they
I
change.
bet they don't. I bet it's the same one since we had nukes.
Can I call? Can
Can you read off the Googler machine again? Sure. knock
you see
yourself
all
out.
these people?
Did it play the president?
No, that have played Two-Face in Batman movies since I've been alive. You lying basket weaver.
There's like what? 20
There's like
people?
25 people on this list.
One of them was the Lego movie. That doesn't even count.
Oh,
Oh God! I was talking about this dude, the Dark Knight, the dude that played Christopher Nolan. Is that him?
that's the director.
Christopher Nolan. No, he played Two-Face in the Dark Knight. Like that's when the Dark Knight was founded.
I've not seen a Batman movie since. Who was the guy that played it? Had like the silver tray that made him bulletproof when he was in there with the gal.
No clue.
Okay, how about when? Okay, it's past that.
Mhm.
Jim Carrey was the Joker,
Oh God.
and then Tommy Lee Jones is Two-Face. That's probably the last one I saw.
That was an
That's
old.
30 years ago.
Oh shit!
Wow.
25.
I don't know. I don't know what movie that was on.
Batman and Robin, I think, because I also had the cup from Burger King.
We're really in the weeds now,
Okay.
boys.
Oh, that's in the weeds, but daggone
Everything else is okay.
pension and penis size of Secret Service qualification.
Batman Forever, 1995. Oh, did that have what was that?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, and then
Sounds right. 30 years.
you remember the movie? No, Poison Ivy with Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
God,
That's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
dang.
where he was Mr. Freeze.
Yeah,